started so we can get this assault underway already.
It all comes down to this, my friend. The final fanfare. The last hurrah.
When I left the forest, I thought I was going to be alone in a new world. But everyone here, it feels like I'm with family again. You're all stuck with me now. I'm not leaving until we finish this.
Our forces have gathered and are ready to move.
Have you selected a companion to accompany you? If you need more time to speak with your friends, please take it. This might be the last chance you get. When you're ready, I'll give you final instructions and we can begin our final assault. Very well. Come with me and I'll explain the exact details of your mission. Our forces are gathered, and the time has come to strike fast and strike hard. Time is not on our side, so we must make every moment count. Troops are already inside, fighting and holding ground, causing a distraction so that you can deal with Molag Bal's ability to call reinforcements. Skordo the Knife, pride of the Fighters Guild, will aid you in your initial assault. Let his strength sweep away your foes and keep you safe. Close the reinforcement portal. That is your first priority. Gabrielle and her forces will join you then for the push to the labyrinth. Once the labyrinth is opened, you must make your way through Molag Bal's personal sanctum and find the portal to the planar vortex. That is your ultimate objective. If we are to end the plane meld, we must disrupt the planar vortex and cease its destructive storm. Take your brave companion and venture forth. Close the reinforcement portal so that our forces can wage war on the Daedric Prince. Then open the labyrinth and lead us to the planar vortex. Our destiny is in your hands.
That giant portal up ahead is the thing we need to smash. Hopefully this won't be too easy. Win or lose, it's been an honor to fight alongside you. That said, let's do our best to win this thing, all right? I'm not sincere very often, and I'd hate to have wasted it just before I die in battle.
The Dark Lord's vile scheme fails today. I gave you my oath, and I honor such commitments. You sampled my power at the cliffs of failure. Use the power of my thorns as you see fit. Take this seed. Plant it in the body of any dead Dremora, as you did before. A zombie will rise to fight by your side. Together, we will bring the Lord of Scheme's plans down around him.
Wounded. Thirsty. Struck me down.
giant portal up ahead is the thing we need to smash? Hopefully this won't be too easy. Win or lose, it's been an... Win or lose, it's... Win or lose, it... Must be making them nervous. Why else throw all these monsters at us?
must be only used for evil. We stand by you, John.
Win or lose. If that portal closed, Molar Ball's reinforcements won't be able to overwhelm us. Now let's get to the labyrinth.
As soon as... Now that we don't have to worry about overwhelming hordes of reinforcements, we're sending in the main assault force. Of course not. Even I am not so foolish as to enter Molag Bal's inner sanctum myself. Oh, you'll know the source of our world's destruction when you see it. Just find a way through the labyrinth.
That was fun, but the main assault needs me now. Don't get yourself killed while I'm gone.
This room is so big. I never expected the prince to be much of a reader. But all these books. We can't get out of this room. The door on the other side won't... Search around the room, I guess. Who knows? You might find something useful among the dark tomes and old fables.
I recognize these devices. I've researched them, even written reports about them. Never saw one in person, though. They are marvelous to behold. Only a god could craft an artifact of such brilliance. I have a notion. It involves the large metal tubes on the walls. According to my research, they resemble a Daedric device that requires a fair assumption. Do you see the small openings near each of the tubes? If we can figure out how to move...
Do you think Molag Bal actually reads this stuff?
Listen to this, Kirith. Reach out and touch this book. Simply touch the Daedric... Listen to this, Kirith. Reach out and touch this book. I think it references this device. Simply touch the Daedric fire. For a short time, the power of the flame will transfer to you, much like any country. Listen to this, Kirith.
fault. This only gets... The darkness is obviously designed to hinder our progress. I did mention I had a plan, didn't I? No? Well, I have a plan.
We're almost there.
I hate to say it, but this place is starting to get a bit overwhelming. No, I'm just kidding. This has been exciting so far. I'm having a great time.
Look at this. I'm actually sweating. I can't remember the last time I performed this much physical exertion. This better be worth it. Usually Kirith deals with these things while I deal with the research and the planning.
There's no time to rest. We have to keep moving. I'll make sure our flank is protected while you clear the way ahead.
Even for a well-traveled denizen of the plains such as myself, this place is way beyond my comfort level. I fear it won't get any easier from here on in.
A one-way door. Looks like we can only go... I can't imagine we have too much farther to go. We just need to cross this region, and we'll find... Stick close to me. There's probably something... There has to be a way to get out of here. Wait a moment. Something bad is about to happen. Sometimes I hate it when I'm right. Here they come! Come on! We need to find a way out of here! I need to get this door open. Hold them off while I work on this. Finally open. Let's go!
I knew I'd find them here. Interesting. I'd never been to this area before, but it's breathtaking.
Cadwell, your master...
It took a bit of work, but I was able to track you down.
Cadwell takes some getting used to, I must admit. But he really is an amazing fellow. Wait a moment. Well, the others will have to fend for themselves for the time being. I'll send Cadwell to find them shortly. Things are looking grim outside, by the way. We've lost many fine men and women already, and the battle is far from over. Even without his portal, Molag Bal has the ability to throw an unlimited number of forces at us. We're holding our own, but just barely. Winning isn't our goal, though. We just need to survive long enough for someone to reach the plein air vortex. Far too many. Hanan was caught by surprise and wiped out, along with a large number of Fighters Guild soldiers. King Dinar's group was also ambushed, but he managed to fight his way out of it. Many were wounded, though. Time is running. Thank Cadwell for that small favor. I'm not sure how he does it, but I think he's grown so attached to Coldhabour that he's actually become part of it. Unfortunately, he can only teleport one other person at a time, and it is a lengthy process. The portal that leads to the plein air vortex is just around the bend. Molag Bal won't simply let you walk up to it, though. He's going to do everything he can to stop you. I'll provide what help I can, and as usual, it will be considerable. Now go!
That was a close call. Thanks for helping me in there.
I'll make sure
I decided you could use my help after all, and Ziknis sends her regards.
performed better than I expected. Even in the face of unrelenting danger, like you, I have come to finish this. Thanks to the efforts of your army, you have gotten this far without drawing the gaze of Molag Bal. Keep working on it. You will solve the riddle eventually. There is more to do if you wish to save your world. To halt the... I have been with you every step of the way. I provided a safe haven in Coldhabour. I gave you... Used you? Of course I used you. But you knew what was at stake from the beginning, and did what was necessary to save your world. Every choice you make. You must enter the planar vortex. The interstices of space and time, where Nirn and Coldhabour churn and meld. Destroy the dark anchors within. Unleash the power of a light of Meridia at the focal point of the plane meld, and disrupt the vortex. The life of one insignificant mortal to save an entire world? It is a small sacrifice. If you succeed, the brilliance of the unleashed light will consume the vortex and sever the plane meld. Nirn will be saved. Ask your questions, but know that time is growing short. You cannot hope to succeed without the support of your allies. I will summon those who still live and draw. The light of Meridia cleanses and purifies. My power is greater in this between place. The Dark Prince will need stronger chains than that to stop me. Come, we have things to discuss. You seem surprised, mortal. Did you not suspect my true identity? I did not pretend, mortal. I am the groundskeeper. I merely hid the fact that I am also a Daedric prince. My plans have been long in the making. Had I revealed myself too soon, I could have jeopardized everything. Do not presume to question my motives. Suffice it to say, I required mortal assistance to destroy the vortex and halt the plane melt. Reality is a game, mortal. Learn to play, or resign yourself to becoming one of the pieces that is meant to be sacrificed. Your allies have arrived. Speak to them before we continue.
Behind us was dreadful, but this place, it boggles the mind. Still, we've made it this far. Victory is within our grasp, especially now that the Radiant Lady stands with us. I've seen the rise and fall of my people. Yet I stand before you, cruel tyrants and conquerors, who believed ourselves better than the other races of Nirn. When the lesser races decided we were the enemy, that is a reason I am the last king of the aliens. I stood alongside the younger races, aided them.
Meridia and Molag Bal have always hated each other with a fiery passion, but that hatred has cost so many of our lives. I have a notion. Chances. I don't believe in luck or fortune. We'll win this day with blood and magic, or we'll die trying. I won't lie to you. I doubt we can do the same thing that happens to everybody. The world ends and everyone dies. And that's the best scenario. More likely, they'll all become soul-shriven slaves in Coldhabour. No, we can't. But we're not the chosen ones. We're not heroes of destiny fated to succeed. We're simply soldiers, brothers and sisters fighting for what they care about. We're united, and that makes us strong. That's what's important here. It's good to know your faith hasn't wavered. These men and women follow you. They face death itself to fight at your side. They will stand with you until the end. Don't disappoint them.
I thought the battle behind us. I've seen the cruel tyrants. That is a reason
I always wanted to see a planar vortex up close and personal. Isn't there? Of course! Ah, our epic quest. It must have slipped my mind. I mean, yes, I knew that. Terrible getting your dismal world into the wondrous vistas of Coldhabour. Like dipping bread in honey. Frightfully repulsive. Still, I believe this might just be my best quest yet. Well, that'd just be disgusting, wouldn't it? You know where honey comes from? It's regurgitated flower nectar. Concerned about what? We're heroes.
Most people dream of lusty Argonians or delectable dishes, but not old Darien. Oh no, I dream about planar vortexes and blinding lights of Meridia. Why waste words when I can simply show you? Look around. I've been dreaming about this place since I was a young boy. Seeing it live with a blinding light, brighter than any I've ever seen. Then I'm in a room where everything's illuminated. And I'll soon wake up in a really bright room, too hungover to remember what I did, I hope. But that's not likely, is it? I'm alive, which is more than I can say for a lot of the soldiers out there. I keep thinking that if I would have stayed back, I could have changed things. I know how war works, though. Someone, somewhere is always going to die. I've made it this far. I don't have any intention of giving up just yet. I need to see how this dream really ends.
I imagined that this was going to be a grand adventure, but I never pictured the horror of all this. So many of our friends and companions have died, and this damn vortex still threatens our world. I think it's time we shut it down. Permanently. Damn right I'm determined. And more than a little irritated at all this. Come on, hero. Let's show Molag Bal how it's done. Then I can get back to the ordinary craziness I usually get to deal with. I think we can. I hope we can. All I know is we've come too far to give up now. I just worry that we still have a lot of fight left to go. I think more of us are going to die before this is all over.
Did I hear that right? We're going to blow the vortex apart. Great. But how do we get out of here once the light explodes? Please tell me you have an idea. That's not an idea. We're just going to plant a magical explosive and hope for the best. I thought my brother Raynor's ideas were bad. I'm not sure I can take much more of this. People are dying. I've lost friends, people I looked up to. I can't lose Raynor too. There has to be another way. That was different. Deshan, Eastmarch, those places were ordinary compared to this place. People died. Not like this, though. I know. And that's why I'll stand with my brother and with you. With all these brave people. Until the end. You better not let us down, you hear me? Do what you need to do, and we'll do the same. Just like running through a dungeon back home in Deshan. But with more Daedra.
I thought for sure we were done with all this. I followed the others through the portal, and now look what I've gotten involved with. This looks like the end of the world. As I said, I thought we were finished. I figured that Varnis opened a portal to send us back home. Imagine my consternation and surprise when I realized where we actually were. Sadly, my supply of gadgets, as you call them, is running dangerously low. The few items I have remaining will have to see my sister and me through this. But if I come up with any brilliant ideas, I'll be sure to send word to you. You make it sound like we'll never see each other again. After everything you've already overcome, what's one more minor obstacle? You can do this.
If we had known all this was happening, maybe my people could have stopped it. Valenwood is part of Nirn after all. I've spent my life hiding in a dark forest. I've never seen the sky over Valenwood, or felt real rainwater on my skin. Molag Bal lied to us, and I'll never forgive him for that. I'm proud to be a part of all this. Find a new home? See the world that I've only heard stories about? You don't have to worry about me. I'll be fine. This is the moment I've waited for my whole life. Now let's fight. It's better to die fighting for what you believe in, than to die fat and content. I read that in a book. It wasn't a good book, but the phrase stuck with me. And I believe it too. You showed me that there was more to life than that dark forest. You gave me hope. For that, I'll fight at your side till this ends, one way or another.
Speak to your friends, for these moments may be their last. But do not tarry too long. Time is fleeting, And each moment is a thief that steals far more than it brings. The Lord of Brutality uses dark anchors to bind this vortex. We must destroy all three before the power of Meridia's light is unleashed. Otherwise, the resulting backlash could destroy Nirn as surely as the plane meld would. Meridia's light must be unleashed at the focal point of the vortex. Again, I remind you that this will be your last opportunity to speak to your allies before So it begins. Destroy the remaining anchors. The chains bind both planes. We cannot use the light until those chains are destroyed. Go quickly.
I should be able to cobble something together to slow a giant monster down.
If only we could have known about...
We have to hurry. Molag Bal knows we're here.
I grow weary of your games, Meridia.
Go, warriors of light. These dark chains must be broken.
You cannot stop me, Meridia. This realm will be mine.
running out of time. I'll make sure these anchors are destroyed. You have to keep moving. Place the light and disrupt this vortex.
I'm sticking with her, my friend. Gabrielle and me, we've been through a lot. I'm not going to leave her alone.
Darian.
No one else dies today. That's an order. Come on, let's go set the light in place.
The light approaches. It brightens the shadows. It attempts to break the darkness.
But the darkness is strong. Our Father, our God, He is the darkness. He shall repel the light approaches. He will consume the light. He will tear it apart. He will destroy it. He will
Our
destroy
Father
it.
has spoken. He wishes us to challenge you, and you alone.
You believe that light can destroy my blade held? The prince thinks I would allow this. She is more foolish than I thought. Oh, how sad. You were drafted into a war you could never win. My counsel shall be strong. Most curious. I shall enjoy watching this light powers you somehow. Meridia, where are you hiding?
Merely fetching those who would stand against you.
I'm tired of this game. Now you shall die.
Quickly, get behind my shield.
Did you think it would be that easy? My minions will tear you apart.
Gabrielle! Focus all your energy into this! We can't let up!
I'm doing my best!
You deal with the crystal. We'll take care of our
Be our last battle. Let's make them remember it.
You must hurry! My shield can't withstand much more of this.
Almost! There!
We can beat this. We can. Darian, behind you!
Have no fear, beautiful Gabrielle. Hands under control.
You have to hurry. We can't hold much longer.
The light is ready. Quickly, release it.
No!
Darian!
You cannot do
Get back
this!
here!
I cannot fail!
Darian!
The planar vortex is destroyed. Molag Bal's plane meld is at an end.
I fear the king's wounds are too extensive for us to heal.
His wounds. He's in terrible pain. We tried to heal him, but the damage... it's too extensive. How can you ask me that after what we've been through? Darien, the king, so many injuries. I don't know. He wasn't here when we arrived. I didn't see him. When the light erupted, Vanis, Dinar, and I appeared here. No one else. Just us. I think Darien's gone.
My time has finally come, it seems. I have lived far longer than any of my people. Finally, I will be able to join them once more. There.
The plane... You are mortal. You began to die the moment you were born. You are not fully dead. Not yet. Your song has only just begun. And many verses still lay before you. The vortex has been destroyed. I designed this place to be familiar and calming to you. It is a small pocket of oblivion, under my protection. No harm will come to you here. Those present when you shattered the light were under my protection. They gather in the room beneath us, saying their farewells. Those who were not a part of the final battle, I cannot say. The Ayleid king suffered grievous wounds. He is near death. Do you not see how singular you are? How remarkable? You entered the realm of a Daedric prince, gathered an army strong enough to fight his legions, and saved your mortal world. You are a valuable asset, mortal. You will be of great use to us. For the nonce, we require nothing. But the Dark Princes have taken notice of you, and they have plans, and plans within plans. Prepare yourself, and be ready when Oblivion calls.
Time has finally come, it seems. I have lived far longer than Meridia's shield protected the others. Darian and I were outside the shield, dealing with Molag Bal's damn portals. I watched as light filled your body. You were a beacon. Darkness fills my eyes. As the light erupted around me, someone pushed me closer to Meridia's shield. It was too late to save me, but it did bring me here. My fate doesn't matter. Then I shall rest well, knowing my final day, the final day of the Ayleid people, was spent saving Nirn from the clutches of Molag Bal. And I want you to have this. A gift from my people to the hero of Nirn. To honor you and those who fell beside me in this great battle. Thank you. May the spirits guide me on my way.
We will honor the Ayleid king for his sacrifice this day. We will honor everyone's sacrifice this day. I'm still trying to work that out myself. When you touched the light, you erupted in holy flame. We thought we had lost you, truth be told. I've never seen destruction like that before. Even Molag Bal reeled in pain from its touch. I don't know. Anyone not in the vortex should have been protected from the blast. But I have no way to know if they survived the actual assault. Anyone inside besides us? I can only imagine the light took them quickly. As am I, my friend. As am I. Let's leave this place once and for all. May the companions we lost along the way find their own way home.
hour has arrived, Vistage. The final confrontation. The god of schemes is at hand. The 5 companions gather in the harborage. Meet us there.
Quality and variety. Come see for yourself.
You walked into the Crypt of Hearts and survived? I don't believe it.
As soon as I can take a break, there's so much I want to search and explore. Very much so. Unfortunately, there isn't much time for research. For one thing, I need to keep my store open. The mages are counting on me for supplies. Have you looked outside? This place is crawling with Daedra. And not just the usual run-of-the-mill Daedra. Oh no! The Daedra in this realm. As soon as I can take... Very much. As soon as I can take...
I wasn't sure.
Selling, buying, trading, right here.
What is to become of me?
Come, do you... Anything I can do?
Can I help you?
May I be?
We'll never be ready, so I suppose that means we're as ready as we'll ever be.
Lord Varen is waiting for you.
When Lord Varen revealed his true identity, he felt betrayed, and rightly so. In the Book of Circles, it is written that when you forgive...
Your deeds have been nothing short of legendary. With the plane meld at an end, Tamriel may yet endure. Now the time has come to confront Molag Bal and reclaim. You must lead the 5 companions into this final battle. We are all of us prepared to sacrifice our lives to see this through to the end. Our plan is to use... No doubt the God of Schemes has rallied his most powerful servants to his side, but his arrogance has already proven to be his undoing. He may not even consider you a threat. We shall endeavor to prove him utterly, catastrophically wrong.
I'll never get used to this place. I'll never get used to this place. Come here, Vestige. I'd like a word before we skip off merrily to our doom. The time is at hand. Stop second-guessing yourself. Stop questioning your resolve. Just stand up and do it. You're ready. This is it. The beginning of the blasted end. There's no point in pretending this isn't happening, or saying we're not ready. This challenge will not wait. Can you do what is necessary, no matter the cost? No matter how much it grieves you? There is always a choice. But you don't get to choose what is true. You only get to choose what you will do about it. Do you need a reminder about what lies ahead?
Courage, my friend. That is the most important of all virtues. Courage is not a lack of fear. Rather, it is the realization that there are things more important than fear.
No matter how this ends, I'm proud of how far we've come and what we've accomplished.
Here we are, Vestige, in the belly of the beast, and each of us carries within us an oblivion of his own making.
I highly doubt that the God of Schemes is engaged in banal conversation right now. Perhaps we should follow his example?